Hey folks, welcome back to the GM's Alcove. Got another little vlog update, a little informal video update for you guys talking about my hobby life. And one of the things I wanted to show off was Warhammer 40k, something I was a devout participant of back in the day and got out of the hobby. I basically got out of 40k and Games Workshop games. However, when I got back into the hobby almost a decade ago now, I did start collecting starter sets. Never actually painted a whole lot or played, however, since I got out of the hobby, but I have been working my way towards playing again. And 7th edition, 8th edition, 9th edition starter sets I have purchased and been collecting. So I got all kinds of plastics laying around and stuff. And some stuff from back in the day as well I still have. But actually, I bought the 9th edition starter for my nephews, who are getting back into the hobby as well. My younger nephew he's only 5, but guess what? He's really excited and stoked. He's a Necron fanatic. And we'll see how that works out. More on that in the future. But as far as myself, well, here's some of the stuff I've been collecting. When I got out of the hobby, I wanted to get into Sisters of Battle and Black Templars. And I never really got those armies started, which is unfortunate. But yeah, this time around, we're going to do just that. We're going to get into the Sisters of Battle and the Black Templars. Of course, this is the 8th edition codex, which I have. I have to get the 9th edition one. So yeah, this is a nice book. And even the previous edition books are worth having. The differences between 8th and 9th edition rules aren't substantial, really. If you're just getting started, you could still use the stats in this book if you wanted to, but you're going to want that 9th edition codex eventually, so I'll be doing that. Of course, the 9th edition rule book, which I bought as soon as it came out. It's a beautiful book. Must have. Catch up on all the lore, and of course the rules, which make up a very tiny portion of this book, actually. And all the scenarios and modes of play, of which there are 3. I'll be playing a lot of open play, as well as narrative play. The other version is matched play, which is how I used to play back in the day with detailed point system. But open play is fun, and I think my nephews are going to love playing that way. It's extremely convenient, and the narrative play style is probably my favorite, and always has been in the past. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. So here's the core rule book, which I've read. I think this was 7th edition, or no, this was 8th edition. This is currently the models. I'll show you guys that I got with the 8th edition, and this is my upcoming project. Of course, not the Ultramarines. Never a fan of the Ultramarines, but probably Black Templar. And I'll have to get the codex for that eventually, but I know how they're painted, so I don't need it right away. But these are the models that I have from that box set, which I'm going to work on first. Basically, intercessors. Got some assault intercessors here. Captain. And so on and so forth. So this came with the 8th edition, and it's basically the stats for them and painting information, fluff, that sort of thing. There's also a section on putting the models together. I don't think it's in this book. Let's pull this out. This is actually the 7th edition Sprues, which I have. And it comes, of course, with the top 4 Space Marine chapters, the Ultramarines, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, and Space Wolves. My previous army used to be Dark Angels, and I had a pretty sizable army of those guys. So I got these. Won't be using them, actually, because I'm going with Black Templar. This is the Death Guard, Plague Marines, all that sort of good stuff, Nurgle, that comes with the 8th edition starter box. These are going to my nephew, my older nephew. He's quite keen to collect these and paint them up, so I put these all together. They're still on their sprues, actually. I put them in a separate little bag, and I'm going to give them to him. He's going to give me all the 9th edition starter box Primaris Marines that come in that set, so we're going to kind of trade, I think. But he's getting all these. He's excited to paint them up. He's got some ideas for an alternative color scheme that's more like a sickly bone white as opposed to the green. Well, we'll see what he does about that. He's actually a pretty good painter, and I'll vlog that as well. Of course, here's what comes in the 8th edition starter set. Again, the captain and all these intercessors. Primaris Marines. The bigger Space Marines. I have plenty of small tactical Marines, too, from previous editions before the Primaris, so I might work on them as well. Like I said, I have the 6th edition. There's bikes and everything in that set, as well as Chaos Marines and Cultists of Khorne, which I'll probably also give to my older nephew. That's the army he used to collect back in the day. Of course, here's putting the models together. Space Marine Inceptor Squad. Oh, that's what they're called. Cool. The Primaris Intercessors. A little bit different than the tacticals besides size. Space Marine Lieutenant and Space Marine Captain. So I assume this Lieutenant has the banner? I guess that's what it is. It's painting information for Space Wolves, Dark Angels, and Blood Angels. Here. Where's the Ultramarines? I guess that's them right there. I'm excited. I'm stoked. I can't wait to do this again. I haven't been this excited about 40K in a long, long time. And yeah, let's move this out of the way. I'll show a couple of these typical GW sprues. And yeah, you can't see that, can you? That's much better. Get that white out of there. Yeah, look at this. So all these models are still on their sprues. I got to put them together. They're not snap fit, I don't believe. Not these, not the 8th edition. So you have to use your plastic glue for them. Of course, here's the nice big sprue. Look at all these guys. This will be fun. Now, I did put together some of the 6th edition starter box Chaos, and I've showed them off in the past. Boy, look at the detail on there. Where is he? Is that a flamer gun? No. It's a bolt gun. It's got a barrel fed bolt gun. It's not a heavy bolter. Very nice. Wow. So this is going to be fun. I can't wait to paint these up. Of course, Black Templars have a lot of chains on their weapons that they tie around their hands. They also have tabards and cloths that go down over them. I might actually sculpt some of that on the models, but it's totally unnecessary. I could actually put these together and paint them exactly as they are. I'm not concerned about that at the moment. And we've got 2 more of these. And if my nephew gives me the other stuff that comes in 9th edition start, I'll have some bikes as well. More Intercessor Marines. And a really cool captain who has this massive shield. We'll see what he does with them. I don't know if he wants to paint them. He's basically holding on to them to put them together to play with his son, which is my other nephew. And we'll see what he does with them, but they're probably going to find their way in my army one way or the other. So this is what I'm going to be focused on. I'm going to be focusing on the Marines that come in this starter set. All these guys right there. Of course, there'll be Templars, Black Templars, and pretty nice indeed. Hellblasters? Plasma guns in here, I think. Yeah. Very cool. Very excited to get into this. And of course, I'm going to post videos on this and my progress, and probably some of our games as well when I go down there to play. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty exciting project, really. And I also should mention, I do have the Kill Team box set. Not the newest one, the one previous to that, which comes with some tokens, which might be useful for 40K, as well as some really awesome terrain. Let me show that real quick. So yeah, This is what comes with the original Kill Team. Brand new sprues of terrain. Imperial buildings and stuff like this. I'm really psyched about putting these together. There's some really cool buildings in here. And of course, the starter box for 9th edition also has some cool terrain, some pipes and things like that, that my nephew's putting together. So that, along with this and a bunch of other stuff, I have a lot of resin debris piles and sandbag emplacements that would be perfect for our 40K games. And some of that's already painted, actually. I worked on it not long ago. Look at this. But I'm going to be putting this together. Again, this is from Kill Team, the original release a few years ago. And this is going to be awesome. This is beautiful terrain. And pillars, ruins, Imperial themed, of course. Yes, sir, indeed. So yeah, I've got all this terrain. I'm also going to be working on, there's those counters I was talking about. Again, from Kill Team. I don't know if these will be useful for anything. They might be, I don't know. But I do have them. And I also got this. 9th edition starter includes a mat, a card mat just like this, double-sided. Two of them side by side make a standard game for your 40K battles. So here's one, and of course my nephew has the other one. This of course is different terrain than the one that comes in the 9th edition, but I'm going to use it anyway, which is really convenient because down where he lives, he doesn't live too far from me, 5 minutes away, but where he lives, he doesn't have a dedicated game room. He doesn't have a dedicated tabletop for this kind of stuff. But these little boards make it perfect. All he has to do is take one or two of these mats, lay them out, and he's all set. Throw terrain on it, he can play a game on a table surface that is the right size for the battle. So, yeah, excited about that. So I'll be using this as well. It's the one from 9th edition. I'll probably get another one that matches the one from 9th edition. So, yeah, I'm not going to unfold this. But, yeah, I got this, the terrain, miniatures out the wazoo, and counters and dice, roll books, whatever. So, just wanted to show off to you guys where I'm at regarding this, because I've been talking about it for years and been painting it here and there off and on. But, yeah, the main focus right now is this little batch of Space Marines painted as Black Templars. This terrain over here, which will be all assembled and painted, dry brushed, easy stuff. And yeah, away we go. Very excited. So folks, stay tuned for that. You'll find this over on this channel, GM's Alcove. I'm going to keep that over here. As opposed to my other channels like Dash of Alon. This is where you're going to find all that goodness about 40K and so on and so forth. So, yeah, look forward to this, folks. It's going to be fun and enjoyable. I hope to do some paint-alongs where I'm painting my own stuff, not just 40K, but also my Napoleonics, maybe once a week or so. So stay tuned for that news on that. And, yeah, you can watch me get this stuff painted. Really, and then fight some battles with it. Ooh, there's a nice flag. Very nice indeed. All right, folks, there you go. That is my little vlog update, my second one of the day today. Hope you guys enjoy. Hoping you're taking care of yourselves, and hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. And stay safe. Until next time, you guys hang in there. It's only going to get better. Talk to you soon, folks. Toodaloos.